Let me tell you the exact moment I stopped being someone who thought cemetery stories were other people's experiences. It wasn't dramatic. It wasn't a sound or a shadow or something moving in my peripheral vision. It was a hand, a real human hand, visible between two headstones at 10:40 at night, holding completely still in the way that hands hold still when someone is trying not to be seen. I was 22, cutting through Millbrook Cemetery as a shortcut home from Danny's apartment, a route that had stopped feeling like anything at all. Millbrook wasn't grand or gothic. It was a working municipal cemetery, modest, well-maintained, the kind of place families visited on Sunday afternoons. The shortcut saved me 11 minutes. That's the kind of familiarity that makes you careless when you've stopped thinking about it as a choice. That Tuesday night, the November cold had set in. I moved fast, taking the east gate in and heading toward the north gate. I was halfway up the path when something made me slow down. Not a sound, the absence of something I'd been hearing without registering. My own footsteps had been the only sound, and something had noticed a second set and then noticed them stop. I stopped walking. Silence. I looked to my right, into the east section. Between a wide, flat monument and a taller stone, a hand. Palm facing outward, motionless. A hand belonging to a person who was crouched or lying between two headstones in the dark, hoping I would keep walking. I walked fast, the remaining 60 yards to the north gate without looking back, then into my apartment building, leaning against the wall, breathing. I called Danny. He said to call the police. I described what I'd seen, the location, the hand, the unnatural stillness. An officer found evidence near the monument, a flattened area in the grass, consistent with someone having lain there for an extended period. 3 days later, Danny learned there had been 4 previous reports over 6 months of disturbances in and around Millbrook after dark. A woman whose window faced the cemetery had seen a figure moving slowly between the stones, someone very comfortable in that space and in no hurry. The assumption was that someone was using the cemetery to watch. The sightlines gave a clear view into the windows of the adjacent houses. Someone had found, in a place most people avoided after dark, a perfect and almost completely invisible observation point. I changed my route home permanently. An extra 11 minutes each way, every day, which I think of as information, not an inconvenience. Someone may have been there, watching, already completely still, already waiting for me to keep walking.